We back with some more Magicraft, baby. Hope you guys are doing amazing today. You know, it's been a long time since I played Magicraft for you guys, and I played this game quite a bit, as you can tell. 478 hours to be precise. On my other channel, my original channel, I played this game probably, I don't know, 30-40 episodes or so. And on this channel, I've played it a couple times, but recently I saw a fellow YouTuber by the name of Gojo play the game for the first time, and he had a blast. And it was really nostalgic watching that, and also a little bit frustrating, which, you know, my continuous gameplay online, I see a lot of frustration, especially in new games, when people are used to what's going on in a game and they see mistakes in hindsight that you made, and it's yeah, you do get a lot of grief. And I see the frustration now, because some of the things seem so simple to me, but in matter of fact, for the playing for the first time, there's just a lot to take in. And even if you've played a bunch before, it's a lot to take in. So big shout out to Joe. I'm really happy that he actually had a good time with the game. There are some new costumes I heard because of this this new update recently. I want to check them out if possible. I thought they were maybe new characters, but I guess they're literally new costumes. Aha! Halloween appearance and Sigma. Okay. Anime cat girl, anyone? This is fun. You know what? I'm gonna go with it. It's fine. There's also some new spells from what I saw. The summoner is probably who I'm going to play with, because I saw that there was a new spell. Let's see if I have it available. Apparently it's not something that I can unlock, so it's already unlocked, which is a good thing. If I go to, I'm just checking any of the meta progression that I might not have done. No, everything is maxed out. Let's go into the, we're gonna go on Nightmare 3 as always. It's the hardest difficulty you can get. But I played the game so much and I have so much meta progression unlocked that it's absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so I think that the name of the summon is called Genie. Okay, so apparently they took away the Cyclops or the Giants. Okay, so they changed a spell. It used to be these things that fired other monsters out, but this, it looks like it fires other summons as projectiles, dealing damage equal to 10 times. No, this is the same thing. Each enemy killed increases the genie's crit rate and max HP by 1. So this is actually the same thing as it was. Huh. Well, I don't think that we are going to really focus on that then. It could be any type of summon build, to tell you the truth, but you know, a good projectile build is hard to beat. Did I actually, what was the last video that I did of Magicraft? What kind of build was it? So it was a Dave the Diver build from the looks of it, and I had a bunch of stuff going on with storm and lightning, and it's okay to do a summon run. We can. You know, if you guys enjoy the series and y'all give me some dap on that like button, I'm happy to do some more for y'all. I'm really happy to do more. You know, I had a long running series on this game, and you know, because of all of this, I think we'll just go through and we will, you know what? We're gonna say whatever happens. We're just gonna get whatever. By the way, the second version of this summoner class with the area of effect, right now it's great, but by end game, the 60 points of damage is literally nothing. It is nice that it goes through walls and everything at first though. We're gonna get Seed of Greed here. Reaper Mask is okay, but Seed of Greed is just amazing. And let's go with, I guess we are going to try to get money here. So I start off with this wand, by the way, the Staff of Conjuring, which starts off with a little bit of a summon. So if I cast my summon, it's these pops that come out, and I can summon a few of those, and they're just gonna do some damage to anything that pops its head out, pretty much. I do have a summon limit on them. I think that the summon limit is 5. Okay, so yeah, 5. So I can only have 5 out of a time at a time. If I summon an extra one dies and another one appears. Pretty simple mechanics here, but all in all, still a lot of fun. And you can make these guys do all sorts of crazy stuff. We're gonna go with max health this time. The idea with max health is when you get to a relic room, a blood relic room, what they call it, when you beat a boss without taking damage, you can get some really powerful relics just by sacrificing health. So the more health you have, the more you can sacrifice and the more powerful you can get, and so on and so forth. 4-leaf clover is amazing. I'm gonna take it. And we'll go to the next room, which is spells. The only upgrade that we got so far is, well, the only spell that we got so far is a spell to, well, it's a complicated spell. I'll just read it to you, okay? Because I'm already bad at speaking. Yeah, this right here, area boost, occupied slots 4. The first spell on the right applies to all wands up to level 1 effect. So if I have this area boost in front of Pop and I had 4 wands, Pop would appear in all of the first slots of the wand. So you can put an augment like a damage increase or an accelerator, for instance, and it does some fun things. I'm gonna take Pop and I'm gonna take Boundary Stone here. Boundary Stone and Pop are both good. If I put Boundary Stone in, you can see that every once in a while it's just going to refresh, and I don't have to spend mana on anything. It is relatively slow right now, so we're not going to do that, but we will put in the second Pop. That way that I can summon these a little bit faster, and I'm going to go ahead and put a bunch of them here. And this guy's going to die pretty fast. Pretty fast. This isn't one of the blood relic rooms. It's a mini boss, so you don't get the option for a blood relic. It's only the chapter bosses that you get the blood relic on. And I have a new wand. The Arc of Justice randomizes the orbit radius. Also, we have Rusty Blaster, which gives some scatter, some final damage goes up. Post slot wand charge 20 for 45 damage and above. So if I did a spell that would do 45 damage, these slots charge a whole round, okay? This is not a good one for me. I'm gonna pick the Arc of Justice, and even though it does, well, I'll tell you what, let's see what happens here. If I did this, it actually adds to that. So if I did this, now I'm summoning 2 Pops at a time that actually circle around me. Well, this one's slower, but that's it. Well, some of them circle because of the orbit, and some of them don't. That's just weird, okay? That is just weird, but I'm gonna do it anyway because it's novel, right? We have a good bit of max health here. I'm thinking that we can go relics now, because if I do get even a very expensive blood relic that costs like 90 or something like that, is gonna be okay here. I don't know why. Oh, I'm not standing still. That makes sense. It's you have to stand still in order to use it. All right. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Now their projectiles actually spin too. That's interesting. Okay, so increases all wands secondary slot charge by 20%. So the effects that we've been getting so far, this Boundary Stone stand is a secondary slot effect. Okay, it's kind of like that other wand had 2 slots in the back outside of its primary. That was secondary slots. So if we were to grab this, it would increase that by 20%. It's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. I tend to use these automatic things a lot. Let's see what we get here. Some shield and an autonomous grimoire. This is a summon as well that, guess what? It summons summons. So this is going to be really slow here. I think that we're going to take this away, and we're going to take this away, and we are going to use Autonomous Grimoire just for these pops, okay? And now when I use this, it's gonna summon a book that will summon pops as necessary. Now they're both gonna circle around me, but hey, it is what it is. So let's see. Shrinks the effect radius of spells and relics by 15%. This actually reduces my area of effect for the relic that I start with, which is Druid's Horn, and I don't want to do that because right now it's kind of carrying me. Enemy movement speed boosted is okay. All right, we ended up getting a curse now. We can get that removed at any of those statues, and this one's not bad either. A bomb appears occasionally. MP regeneration +2 is okay. We'll go with MP cost 1 more. We end up getting a soul link, which is great for summons. And I don't think I'm gonna take this because I already have 3 curses that I want to remove here. And we can see at the soul link, summoned creatures gain 10% of the summoner's max HP. Summoned creatures have 25% chance to follow the summoner into the next room. This is really, really good for these 2 abilities right here. And as far as Ray of Disintegration, we can put it on this wand here. That way, if we have to switch to do something like shoot, we can. But it's kind of weird. It slows you down to use it, and you can see that my movement slows quite a bit when I'm using it, but it can be pretty good, and especially since it doesn't take much. I can just summon a few of these autonomous grimoires, and they do all the summoning for me. Not to mention the summon limit on these are 3, but these are summon limit 5 based on the autonomous grimoire, so technically I could have 15 pops out doing work, and that's pretty cool, right? All right. Let's go to the money room and we'll summon some books, and they're gonna summon pops, and the pops are gonna summon bullets that go around me. I will admit, with the orbit, it makes things much more interesting than this usually happens because they would just be roaming around shooting everywhere. But because they have this weird orbit effect on them, I just have a bunch of orbital pets. It's kind of cool. All right, how many keys do we have? 3. We'll open another chest. 4-leaf clover upgraded to 22% chance to dodge attacks is amazing. You understand? It's beautiful. All right, we have a little bit of a puzzle here. Now this puzzle, oh man, probably for 300 hours of gameplay, I didn't know how to do it. People in the chat kept saying CAPR or CADR. So this looks like a C. This looks like a D. I mean an A. This looks like a D or a P, and this looks like an R, and boom, we get Magic Bullet Plus. Magic Bullet Plus is really good because this is the first starting spell that you get, but because it's upgraded, it actually buffs the the damage received on it is 50%. So if it hits something, and that's really, really good because I can summon a bunch of these things, and then the magic bullets will be doing work for me. Now, this is also good because this spell is so cheap. If I put Boundary Stone Stand here, you can see that it's going to fire automatically wherever I'm putting my cursor. So as long as I'm standing still, I can actually shoot this without switching wands. It's really, really good effect, okay? We can go and get some healing here, or we can just go and get another spell, which I will do. And we're going to summon a few of these guys. Yes. Beautiful. I gotta be careful of the bombs. Gotta be real careful of the bombs. And also some of these spiders are bad news. These red guys can do some serious stuff. All right, now we have a bunch of summons out, like a ton. Hey, it's nice when they fall in the hole and I don't have to actually kill them. All right, umbilical cord also becomes very, very interesting here because it connects summoned creatures that deal 25 damage per second against enemies along the path. If I put umbilical cord here and another soul link I'm gonna take as well. I'm gonna put soul link here and I'm gonna put umbilical cord here, and watch this. The next time I summon creatures, they're gonna be connected with an umbilical cord, and I'm gonna have like this webbing of all kind of stuff going on. Okay, resources disappear within 10 if not collected. That is not a very, very fun curse to have, so I'm gonna pass on it. I do have some stuff that I can trade in with an anvil, but not enough to really, really be happy about it. So I'm going to just go for more money here. And now you can see the umbilical cords in action. It's kind of a, it's kind of an interesting setup here. Kind of an interesting setup. I have this weird web thing going on. I've played MAGICRAFT for almost 500 hours, and I can honestly say I have not. I don't know why that didn't damage me. Your own bombs doesn't damage you anymore. It feels like it didn't damage me, but maybe I just got lucky. But yeah, I don't think I've had this combination ever. I don't. I don't think I've had this weird looking combination ever, man. All right, let's see here. We got some money. We got some spiders. I mean, just die, man, please. All right, so reduces max MP by 10. That's actually not a bad deal either, because I am not using MP very actively here. Gain 25% of current coins is really, really good. I can... Man, I'm tempted to go for more coins now because that becomes exponentially more interesting. So yeah, let's do that. Gotta watch it here because I have I gotta dodge and I gotta keep my cursor on stuff, and yeah. All right, I think we're pretty much okay here. I ain't gonna lie, there's a lot to pay attention to. Lot to pay attention to. Get the bomb out of here. Yeah, the bomb, I believe they do indiscriminate damage. At least they used to, so I'm not real sure. Now we have a shop and extra health. So a lot of times I'll wait to go to the shop as long as I can, but we can really sew up our spell combos by getting something like an extra pop, which would upgrade it. More magic bullets, you name it. So I think going to the shop right here is good. Before I spend any money though, I am going to use this wealth potion, and before I do that, I'm going to go to as many of these plants as I can to get extra money. Sometimes there's some extra stuff that opens up on the side rooms here, but unfortunately I don't have any of that. All right, so we have another one that we can grab, Vow of Honor, which is interesting. Deceptive Mind, Accelerator, Cadaver Explosion. I don't want any of these, but I would love that double shield. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna use the wealth potion. Okay, now I have a lot more cash, and I'm gonna go ahead and get the large shields here, and then I'm going to refresh and see what I can get. All right, so this Tricolor Scepter, Poison or Slow. This is interesting for what it is, but I don't think it's very great, mainly because with pops, if they poison something and it's gonna poison stuff, and everything is gonna be poison, and where enemies die they're gonna leave poison, and without levitation or flight I'm actually going to take damage from that poison, and I don't want to do that. Split I don't really need. Boomerang Blade I don't really need. Charge is interesting because I could place charge right here and summon a bunch of grimoires at the same time, and that way I really don't have to worry about stuff after that. I think that's pretty good. Is Seed of Greed satisfied? Yes, it is. So we can, okay, they got Elder's Grip, they have Prism Core, which is passive DPS. I don't think I need that. There's also cereal, which I don't need. I'll grab a key here and I will refresh again. Okay, Elderwood Cane is all right, but not what I want. Hand of Cthulhu is very interesting here. Very interesting indeed. So instead of pops, I could be summoning Cthulhu's, and those things are pretty interesting as well. Okay, I don't need the Chain Lightning here. We'll just refresh one more time. I don't think I need this either. No. Vicious Fang, no. This is Featherweight Wand, which gives me some laser action. Another Orbit. The 777. Oh my goodness. Hey, we got our third pop. Okay, so when I get to combine these, they're going to be a lot stronger than the Hand of Cthulhu. But the good thing about summoning, when you're going for it at least, you can have multiple summons. And I thoroughly intend on doing that. So we will see where we're at right now. Ouch. I didn't mean to do that. Let's try the summon thing. Oh, I can only do it twice. But it does summon two at one time. which is interesting. And my mana refills fairly fast. All right, you see the tentacles are out doing some work here. Oh, they're going around with me too. Oh, you know what? I don't like that effect. I do not like that effect at all. Okay. Magnifying glass is really good. I also love Lucky Bunny Ear, but I think I'm gonna go with magnifying glass because this affects my Druid's Horn radius too. And even though I said it's not that powerful, it kind of is. I think I'm going to switch this to Cthulhu's Hand. No, I'm not. It's too slow. But that's the idea. And I am gonna put pop back on because yeah. All right. So are we okay with this setup right here? I think so. So if I have my maximum summons out right now. So I'll go to the boss room. And it's a water boss, I think. One of the Dave the Diver collab bosses. All right, I have all the books I can have out now. So I haven't fought this boss a whole bunch. I have not fought him a whole bunch. So I'm just going to try to play it safe here. But my pops are doing work, man. My pops are doing work here. Big time. That was easy. All right, not bad for Nightmare Difficulty 3, huh? Okay, let's get all our meta progression currency, not like we need it or anything, and we have the chance to get a new wand. Magic Conductor I like because it's so big. The MP regen is terrible, but for getting summons out, it's fine. Granting penetration is pretty good as well. It is 2 slots less than the Magic Conductor, so I don't think I'm gonna go with Granny's Needle. We can always get penetration on something else, so it's fine. And now we won't have the crazy orbit things, which I like better, honestly. Okay, so let's do this. Let us go with 2 Soul Links, the Umbilical Cord, the Charge Mode, the Autonomous Grimoire, and the Pop. And then, then I'm guessing we can do Hand of Cthulhu. No. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna do this. Oh no, we can't combine. I see. Okay. Hold on a second. If we did this with this, it actually screws us up. Yeah. So we can't do everything that we want here, unfortunately. I think I will go with the original idea, and Cthulhu's will just be on the back burner for a little while, okay? And the second one we just aren't going to use. There are going to be some nice things that we can use with Orbit, but these are not it. And because I beat this boss with no issues, almost forgot, we have the devil deal, like Binding of Isaac. It's actually called the Blood Relic Room. It took me a long time to learn that too. And as you can see, these are epic relics. So, Soulbone Mantle is unbelievably powerful. You gain 20 shield. You gain 20 shield points, and you gain 1 shield point for every 3 enemies killed. So my 70 right now is going to go to 90, and now every time I kill 3 enemies, I'm going to add to that. As you can see, it reduced my max health by a lot. But you know what? That's okay. Each time you enter a room, there's a 33% chance you randomly remove a curse. This is really good for me right now because I have so many curses, and it would allow me to take more as well. The Hourglass of Time is just pretty much some insurance. You know what? I'm gonna take both of these, and you guys will probably be like, Z, you only have 23 health left. Don't you worry your pretty little head about that. We play greedy over here, okay? We play over here as Zueljin plays. We are a greedy type of gamer, all right? And we make big sacrifices for big gains, all right? Okay. So, by the way, if you haven't noticed yet, if you've been playing Magicraft for any amount of time, and you're like, Z, this doesn't sound like MAGICRAFT music. This isn't the type of music that I listen to. Good Lord, this is bad. Yes, I understand that, and it's because, oh my god, I'm taking so much damage here. These snakes are bad for this build. The unfortunate truth is that all the music in MAGICRAFT, well, a lot of the music in MAGICRAFT is copyright. And I don't want to mess with that, okay? I don't want to mess with that. So instead, I put in one of my favorite OSTs of all time, which is the music from Dungreed. So please enjoy. Okay, Echo is interesting, but not what I need. Rune Hammer is pretty much just a free spell for us. It does some pretty interesting stuff. I don't think we need duration or whatever, but I'm just gonna take Precise Shot because it doesn't hurt to have that on like everything. Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have it on everything. So now these can crit, so on and so forth. Actually, this can't crit because it's these are secondary slots now. Maybe that's not a good idea. Maybe I do this instead. How about that? Now I have hammers that are spinning around. I have my spell transparency down, by the way. If you go into settings and video, you can change the transparency. Like, so I can up my transparency a little bit so you guys can see a little bit better, but it gets a bit confusing at times. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, we can just put Precise Shot on top of these, and the pops will occasionally do better crit. How about that? And we do have 4 keys, so we could go into the extra room on the side. And this is an interesting little room here. All right, let's see what we want. We need to go here. And then down. Why am I pop so far out, man? Ouch! God dang it, that hurt. That's all right. I keep saying we didn't need max health, but it turns out that we might. All right, we get, oh gosh, Exploding Hive is insane. Especially because it's a plus. It's a summon spell. Also, reduced damage by 25% is amazing. All right, so let's see what we could do now. Because we have Exploding Hive Plus, our summons change quite drastically. This spell, take damage equal to 6% of max HP every 1.2 seconds, and then, when damaged, summons 2 exploding bugs upon death. Summons 12 exploding bugs. Each bug has 30% of the next max HP. We have increased max HP because of Soul Link. The problem is our max HP is terrible, so we definitely need to go for some more max HP for multiple reasons, and especially survivability. But anyway, we have a shop here. I think we're gonna go for the shop because we're gonna need some extra shield to make sure that we're insulated from upcoming damage here. I don't know how I even did that. I'll press the button. Let's see here. So, Dimension Walker is a very strong spell. This Wand, Tome of Endless, also pretty interesting because it does what we're already trying to do, which is kind of summon things. I think I'm gonna take the Tome of Endless. Okay, I'm gonna take the Tome of Endless, and it's gonna have a hammer on it too, but more importantly, it's going to summon magic bullets for us and aim them for us as well. So that is gonna be pretty good. So now we don't have any use for the Boundary Stone here, which is quite all right. It's fine. I don't think we'll have to worry about that. And let us grab the key, and then we'll try to get some shields and also refresh a couple times. Okay, we did get some shields here. The Sword of Judgment is pretty good, especially with Boundary Stones. It just kind of adds to my overall stuff here. Wait, is this? Does that actually control? Yeah, it controls where I'm firing at. Okay, it's fine. And let's see. I can give... No, it's never gonna stand because it's on a Wand Spirit and it moves all the time. That's it's fine. Just what we have is fine. I will say that it makes it kind of interesting if it was because it moves the hammer around too. That's kind of neat. So do we want Sword of Judgment? The mana cost is 6 on it. Yeah, I think it's good enough to have, like so. So it's just gonna summon some swords, and if anything gets close to us, it's just gonna for lack of better words, okay? It's hard to describe in any way but saying so deal with it. Split is also interesting, but it increases mana cost. Thunderstorm is also interesting, but I don't think it's going to be a Thunderstorm build. Parasite is very interesting, especially with Exploding Hive. So we might do this. We might do Parasite, and we'll put it in front of Exploding Hive here. We are not going to grab those keys. We're going to re-roll again. We'll grab the 5 shield, which is wonderful. And can we get another decent... It might be worth getting Magic Bullet, but I don't think so. We would need 6 altogether in order to make Magic Bullet ++. You know, it's only $6. It's not a bad thing. I think I will take it, even though I don't need it right now. It'll help altogether. Okay, so let's make sure that we're on the right wand and charging up, and I'll show you how this combo is supposed to work. And we summon them, and they summon bugs, and now I have bugs absolutely everywhere. The only thing that would make this build really, really flippin' strong is the ability to use stealth, like not be recognized by monsters, so invisibility. If we could get that, guys, we're gonna be set up. All right, this is also very good. Now look, I know what you're saying. Z, there's max health, you're saved. Listen, we need to upgrade, okay? We need to upgrade. Again, we are greed game players, guys. You will never tune into my channel and see me make, well, sometimes I make safe decisions, but most of the time not. Okay, very important not to get these two confused. This combines identical spells into one advanced spell, meaning that if we have 3 of something, we could combine it and it becomes a plus version of it. This becomes very, very good, all right? Instead of magic bullets here, I am going to put pops. And the pops are going to be summoned by this wand spirit. I don't need the wand spirit on this. I only need the pop plus, and they're going to just form every once in a while. And we're going to have to look for ways to increase this this effect. Actually, instead of the sword, this does increase now because it's a secondary effect, so it has 2 charging functions. So this will be faster. And maybe I do the wand spirit with the magic bullet here. Here. Yeah, and that way the magic bullets are just flying and we're already not using Sword of Judgment. But don't worry, we can always re-roll this. Matter of fact, we can kind of do it now. But first, let's re-roll Ray of Disintegration. We get Reflection, which I don't really need. Another Wand Spirit is interesting. So let's re-roll the... Oh, Tracking is also interesting, but can we use it for anything? I do not know. Tracking would go wherever I point something to. So if we put tracking in front of the hammer, for instance, it allows me to kind of point the hammer where I want it to go. Kind of interesting. If we put the tracking in front of magic bullets, they would actually go with my cursor's at. But right now I'm kind of having fun not worrying about where my cursor's at. Tracking could be very, very good, so I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to re-roll it, but I think I am going to re-roll Precise Shot. Okay, Tranquil Bloom gives me mana regen. Does this affect here? I don't think so. No, in my opinion, it used to, but maybe I'm wrong in that. I think we just trade off Tranquil Bloom for something else. Another Umbilical is absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. As a matter of fact, I could have Umbilicals coming from these pops too. I don't know what 2 different Umbilicals will do like this, but I guess it's worth trying out. And do we want to re-roll any of these? I mean, granted, the Wand Spirit, probably not necessary, but maybe we just put it right here for now and just get some more randomization in our revolutions for the hammers. I need some more max mana, man. This spell combo with my my books, pretty expensive. Pretty expensive. All right. As you can see, we are quite a bit stronger than we were a half hour ago. Second brain, just pulling it as a random is so unbelievably strong. This is the strongest relic in the game. Strongest relic in the game, hands down, because it allows you to choose 2 relics every single time you choose a relic, which is crazy, okay? Except for this time, but it is unbelievably strong, all right? So we still need to get rid of some of these curses too, man. Okay, we don't need the anvil. We need more money, I suppose. There we go. We got a couple books out. We just stay behind this little wall here, except for the bombs that are trying to kill us. Okay, we have ouch. We have a lot of stuff going on, and we're starting to build shield, which is very good. Ouch! Dang it! I say we're starting to build shield. As long as we don't lose it, we would build it. All right, more money is good. That damage sound might get a little bit crazy, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and bring that down in sound effects. Okay, perfect. Hopefully it doesn't go too quiet for you guys, but yeah, it can get quite aggravating. Quite aggravating. I don't know if the hives and the books matter that much together. Like 2 hives would probably be enough, to tell you the truth. But I don't know. I don't know. Right now, the bugs seem pretty overwhelming. So maybe it is worth. Okay, let's see what this chest is. It is a Blade of Fury. All right, this is just straight up crit. And more spells. We will get Boundary Stone time here for sure. And we'll grab Parasite. So we already have a Parasite. We can put the Parasite here. And then you see how slow this goes? If we add Boundary Stone time here, it speeds it up considerably. So we're going to be summoning more of these. I think what we're going to do is grab an umbilical for this. And we're going to also grab a soul link for them. And just make them a little bit strong. Well, actually, I think Soul Link goes more for Exploding Hive since it's based on 6% max HP. So we keep it like that. In terms of the magic bullet or the hammer, what if we just got rid of the hammers? Because it doesn't seem like it's doing a whole lot. What if we got rid of the hammers and just add the Cthulhu here? So now the magic bullets are going to be controlled by the Wand Spirit, which is going to revolve around the Wand Spirit. That's how Orbit works with a Wand Spirit. So we're going to have magic bullets that debuff enemies that are going to be revolving in a radius around us based on this. Then we're going to have the Cthulhu that's being controlled by the Wand Spirit that's just going to be summoning them randomly. We're going to be manually summoning the books, which summon the exploding hives, and we're going to be passively producing pop pluses, which I think all in all is a wonderful deal. All right, so a lot of stuff going on. Very, very cool summon build that we're starting to build. Let's take a little bit of damage to open this up, and we get Treant Shoulder Guards, which gains 3 shield points when entering doors. Absolutely wonderful. This adds to our overall shield production, and it's amazing. Let's do nothing. I'm very happy with this. If we had one more space on this, we could use area boost. We could still put a hammer right here too. Doesn't hurt to have it out. Also, we could put it here. I don't think it matters. Really, it doesn't. We'll just put it on one of them. And we are ready to go here. Okay, we got the mini boss. He's pretty easy guy. Pretty easy guy. Let's just make sure the bombs don't kill us, and you'll soon start to see this snowball. Because now we have 3 books out, And we just need to dodge all of the projectiles that he's placing, and the bugs will eventually kill him. Pretty nice deal. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, let's see what we get in terms of spells here. Boundary Stone Cast is interesting, but not really what we want. Dimensional Walker can be very good. Sword of Judgment, we already rerolled. I'll take a plus spell because we can reroll that into another plus spell. And, you know, you never know. Boundary Stone Cast might come in handy, but I don't think so. It takes a certain build around for that, and it's pretty hard to pull off just out of the blue willy-nilly. Okay, I don't think we really need to jump into the shop for extra stuff, but we do have 129 bucks. It's probably worth it. So we typically go to get shield or keys or something like that, and I suppose that we could benefit from some shield and keys. We will grab one more key here. These hearts we definitely don't need. The radius thing I don't think we need either. Pop, we already have a pop plus, so we could try to go for pop plus plus, but that's a far cry, really. Let's see, damage boost 50% when MP consumption is below 10. Kind of hard to pull that off. Let's grab a pop here, and I'm also going to grab this Core of Thunder. Now, what's amazing about Core of Thunder is it actually can give the properties of this this core more power. Okay, so Thunder Core, at the completion of the spell, there's a 15% chance to deal additional 200% damage to enemies within the effect. If I add that to the exploding hives, well, they're not going to summon right now. Actually, I could do it just like this too. They're not going to summon right now, but if I summon one, sometimes they can appear as an electrified unit, okay? And that can do some pretty interesting stuff. This is simultaneous casting. We don't need that. That is also simultaneous casting. Portable library is wonderful because MP is high. This actually makes the perfect setup for this wand, although this is 9 slots and this is only 7, so I would lose Parasite twice. I would lose Parasite, or I would lose Soul Link. Actually, I'm not getting much benefit from Soul Link, so this is probably okay. So I'll tell you what, let's take this, this, and this, and we will select this wand, and we will take this wand. We get on Autonomous Grimoire, and now we can move pretty much everything the way this is set up, and we'll have a chance to upgrade the Autonomous Grimoire too. So right now we do this, 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 and this. And honestly, we don't really need charge mode either, although it is nice to have. We'll test it with and without. We're gonna take the Soul Links off until we can get a little bit more max health here. Now, in terms of this, we want to keep this set up the way it is because it's producing the most that it can. Now for magic bullets, we don't really need them to orbit anymore. We can use them just like so. And we can do area boost with, I'll tell you what, let's do area boost with Soul Link. That affects this now, which is pretty good. Pretty darn good. And you know what? Why not? Let's put Soul Link here as well. That way this Pop Plus gets Soul Link. Now, the Autonomous Grimoire, I could make the books summon to where they summon their own pops. It is quite a bit slower. Yeah, it is quite a bit slower. Don't think that is the move yet, but it is what it is. Now we're pretty good, baby. Now we are pretty good. So I do want to be on the first rank here. Let's grab these extra shields just for giggles, and then we'll re-roll this and see if we can get something interesting. Some more shield. I'll grab that just for survivability sake. Sorry. More crit is interesting, but not necessary. This is perfect, man. Boundary Stone Time. So now we take Boundary Stone Time and put it here, and it increases this even more. So the pops will be coming out even faster. which is amazing. All right, now we can do max health. Let's do max health. That worked a little bit fast. Okay, we got all 3 books out now. I mean, the constant stream of insects here are insane. In order to see what I'm doing, guys, I might have to lower the transparency of those. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's already getting very confusing. Let's see. These are much more transparent. I don't know if this is still gonna be enough, but randomly get 1 to 4 curses and 1 to 2 relics. This is awesome if I can ever get those dang curses that I already have removed. But, you know, I picked up this Ward Charm, and I've never randomly removed 1 curse with all of the rooms that I've been in. That's kind of horrible, huh? In the past, I've seen that, and it has always been kind of bad. It's never for once was like very, very impressive. So even though I know percentages, it's even though it says 33% chance, it's actually 67% chance to never happen. So that's how it should read. Okay, Demon Bone Tail's fun, but I think Beast Fangs is just extra. And we definitely don't need to display enemies' HP bars. We're gonna go with Demon Bone Tail. Because we have Second Brain, we can grab 2 relics at a time. It's wonderful. All right, now we just need to hide. And look, there's a statue. We are getting rid of some curses. Definitely gonna get rid of some curses, okay? Let's just hold tight until we get all of this taken care of. All right, see my Demon Bone Tail? It's making all these little magic bullets. If something comes behind me, it's screwed, bro. It's screwed. Okay, wonderful. All right, apparently we had an enchanting coin that dropped. Enchanting coin is a really broken item. It can be extraordinarily powerful in the right setting. All right, so let us, there's 2 things that I want to do here. I am going to go to this room first. Let's see what's in here. See, I kind of knew it. Curses. The maximum indiscriminate damage taken is 10 points. We don't have anything that deals indiscriminate damage besides the bomb, honestly, and I'm not worried about that. 20% chance to do double enemies is crazy of a curse. Mimicry chest. Chests have a chance to open their mouths. Knight's boots grant immunity to ground spikes, venom, and slime. We're going to take that. Now we have a 5th curse, but we can get rid of 4 of them here. The bad news is it takes health incrementally. So every time we take more damage, we lose more shield. But honestly, getting rid of all of these is pretty good. I really want to get rid of the bomb. Naturally, that's the only one that I didn't get rid of. Maybe, just maybe, our hourglass will do it for us, but I don't know. Maybe, just maybe, our hourglass will do it for us. Okay, get away from the lasers. All we need to do is summon bugs and just hide. That's all we need to do. The bugs do the rest. The bugs do all the rest. Well, the pops are helping too. But I mean, let's just face it. The bugs are pretty much what's going on. We're like Hive, baby. Okay, mana converter makes the pops produce a lot faster and also stand. I'm gonna take both of these. Now watch this. If we take this this mana converter, zoom, baby, zoom. And what we can do now is take that second autonomous grimoire and put it here. Okay, also I'm gonna do this just so that I have extra space. Now it is slower. I will say it is slower, but that's all right. I'm gonna do this other boundary stone stand, and now if I'm standing, baby, these things are producing pretty fast, and it produces the books, which actually, do I have summon limit on? Oh, summon limit is only affected when I have one of when I have a wand spirit on. So I tell you what, taking away the soul link here and adding a wand spirit, it does slow it down considerably. but I am not. Am I continuing to produce books? I am. Oh, maybe it's because it's gonna happen no matter what. All right. Well, that actually kind of sucks. That kind of sucks, to be honest with you, because it keeps producing the books. So I think, yeah, we actually don't need that many. We would get more. Oh, we would get more out of this. Yes. And now, instead of the... maybe we do this. Hold on. We do this. And Pop Plus can go here as well. And it'll do both? It will do both. It will summon Pop Pluses and it will debuff. This doesn't need to fire fast. So I think this is fine. Also, we can give Soul Link to it now. And anything else that we want to give to it? Does Chain Lightning actually affect it? I don't know, but I'm going to try it. All right. We have another potion here. Deducts 30% of current HP to gain that amount of shield, was it? Yes. Okay. Been a little while, so I don't want to do that right now. We don't have a whole lot of max HP. It does give extra shield, but I would rather get more max HP. Is there anything that we can combine now? No, not quite. So more max HP is fine here. And now I'm going to have a lot of umbilicals because I'm getting a whole bunch from the Cthulhu's. So everything in this space is just getting... is getting tentacled. It's good. We got some max HP, and let's go for relics. Now that we can get relics 2x, we pretty much got to go to all relic rooms, guys. All of them. All right, let's put our umbilicals over these things. Ouch, ouch, ouch. God, dog it, I just took some damage. Okay. Honestly, still very, very strong. Whenever taking damage, you're teleported to a random location. I think that's okay for now. All right. Grab some money from that. Our extra relics. Deals 20 damage per second to enemies in 3.6 meters. This kind of adds to our overall radius damage, which is neat. Extra movement speed is fun, but I think, well, intercepting... Summon 3 sprites to intercept enemy spells is nice. It's a defensive upgrade, and I think I want to take that, even though Ember Heart is nice. Well, I keep forgetting about Second Brain, too. We're going to grab both of them, guys. I just talked about it, man. I'm just tripping. Okay, so this guarantees us a statue so that we can remove both of these curses. I think Chaos Potion here. Let's use Chaos Potion, and then we'll decide. If we only get... 1 curse or something? No, we got 3 curses. We also got Blade of Fury level 2, Titan's Pauldrons. So yeah, we are gonna go and get rid of some of these curses, okay? Let's get rid of 1, 2, 3, and I think this curse is fine. It is fine. Normally, if you're low on health there, you can refill it, but we have 36 points. We're gonna do the conversion potion before we go in, so that we get extra, and I think we're gonna be fine here. Let's access the boss fight. Then this is normally a pretty simple boss as well. Ouch. All right, I'm gonna kill him relatively fast, I think. Okay, he's gonna go to his second form. And now all of my bugs are out, so we just gotta dodge him. You know, that's all we gotta do. He's gonna kill a bunch of our summons, including our books probably, but that's okay. As you can see, we did just fine here. All right, let's see what we can get. So, Mind Blade, or oh my gosh, Plague Berry is unbelievable. Yeah, Plague Bear is nuts, dude. So we take this away, we switch to Arc of Justice, and we take Plague Bear. All right, so MP cost goes down to 70, final damage goes down, but the secondary slot automatically charges 18 per second and makes Hand of Cthulhu pluses. So essentially what we have going on here is going to be going on here. So let's start putting the things that we need to up here. And it's going to make all these Cthulhu pluses instead. Plus we'll put the umbilical cords on them. And yeah. You know what I can see? The bugs aren't actually producing umbilical cords. It's only on the Hive and the books. So I'm going to take umbilical cord off of here and actually put it on the Cthulhu because I think it's more relevant. Then, because we have this set up the way it is, I'm going to go ahead and put another soul link here. So that should be fine. Now with this automatic deal, I don't have a use to it. I don't have a use of it. So I'm going to put the wand spirit back and the magic bullet here. Now the pop plus is the only thing in question. And in order to make it go automatically, I'm just going to put a wand spirit by itself. Okay. And maybe, I don't know, are any of my deals electrified? Hand of Cthulhu's electrified seem really strong here. Maybe I should do my Core of Thunder on them and see if it actually works. When I go into the next room, I'll find out. Actually, I can dismiss my summons and just see. Will they appear? Yes, some of them have blue glow. See that blue outline versus this one? That means they're actually affected by Thunder Core. So that's a good thing. All right, now we have 113 health to spend. Replica gloves, upon casting a spell, 25% chance to duplicate the spell in a random direction is okay. Merlin's Beard is the most broken summon relic in the game. Summon limit goes up by 2x. Does not affect summons by Autonomous Grimoire or Scepter Spirit, but that's still very, very good. Only have 33 health now. We could get replica gloves or we can get the blood key. The blood key only affects us if we, the Scarlet Relic. I call it the blood relic, but it's the Scarlet Relic. After defeating a boss, the Scarlet Relic room will appear. If you get hit and you have the blood key, it appears anyway. So I think we're going to take the replica gloves and we're down to 5 max health and 64 shield now. Let's let's hope we can survive here, but I think our build is incredible right now, so we should be good to go. Also, if we did just this right here and this, we can have multiple hammers on every single one of our wands. And I think that's just extra damage and that's fine. All right. Eternal Fortress to Pilgrim's Path. Take a little sip of coffee here. And let's check out our first room. So waves are crazy on this level. It's like there's 3 or 4 waves for each flipping room. See, that was one wave. Then we got a second wave that is appearing now. Then we got a third wave that's appearing now. Oh, I forget my summon limit now. I could go crazy. Okay, this is the 4th wave. And the next chapter is even worse, I believe. All right. That worked out pretty well. We have I think I'm going to have to bring down my transparency just a little bit more, guys. Summon unit transparency is going to go lower, and projectiles are going to go lower too. And yeah, it's already a little bit better. Okay, I don't have any more curses. Finally, my War Charm did something. We may as well go for spells now because we definitely don't need to refill health or anything. All right. Oh, baby. I keep some of my summons from room to room, too. It's wonderful. All right. We seem to be doing very well for the highest difficulty in the game. Very, very well. Hand of Cthulhu. So, 2 things here. This is a locked spell, which means that we can't take it out of the wand or upgrade it. We do have 1 Hand of Cthulhu, so taking another one right here is okay to try to increase it, and I think that's all right. And then Frost Crystal is nice because primarily we could put Frost Crystal in front of anything like Magic Bullet or Pops, and it gains that elemental effect. So I'm gonna do that, and I think we are pretty good outside of that. Cool. All right, let's grab this chest. We got a key and a heart, which we did not need. Another key. It doesn't hurt to have extra keys for sure. And now I think I want to go with. Nah. What? This is a shortcut room. It gives you 4 things at one time. I suppose it's not bad. It does a little bit of everything for us. Typically, I choose to just do the single things, but yeah, this ain't bad at all. Now, this is a very interesting room too. If this is your first time seeing this game, if you're an old school MAGICRAFT player or watcher, viewer, you'll know that this room is awesome because it allows you to trade in a spell. At this pit right here, okay? This little pit. Let me get all of these things first, okay? Let me get all of these things first, and we'll pick 2 of our relics here. Relic option +1 is amazing. And then, upon killing an enemy, 8% chance to drop coins is good, but I think I'm going to go with Demon Mask here for the crit. And then we want Essence of Soul, which is amazing. For summons, it's so good, dude. It is so good. And we'll go with Precise Shot as well. All right, there's some potions that we don't want to forget. Some Petrification Potion, a few chests. We'll do the spell thing in a moment. Let's grab this, and we ended up getting a heart for it. And then finally, that chest, and we got 2 hearts. Okay, nothing else here for us. Let's take a look at the spells that we want to get rid of. Okay, so any spell you can throw away in order to have it basically spit something out that you might want. Now, I'm gonna give it the Boundary Stone cast because I know that there's nothing that I want to use this spell for. So we put it next to the hole. There's a little tentacle that comes out. It's gonna grab it and it's gonna spit something out instead. And this is Free Revolution. Spell duration 3 seconds. The spell will orbit the caster with a random radius. So it kind of does what a few of the relics that we already had were doing before. Right now, we have orbit that's kind of locked into this Cthulhu deal. So if we wanted to, we can add that and get an extra duration limit, which I don't know. I guess that, whoa, it would bring it out further as well, I think. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's take away Soul Link for now. Then we will take that Free Revolution. Does it add a slot? Let's see if it gives us further. It does say spell duration plus. It does not give it a larger radius, but you can see I have a bunch of inner tentacles in my radius now. So that's actually pretty good because they travel along with me, and I think I like that. More so than I like the extra health on the Cthulhus. The good thing about this is, though, we can add this to there, and that's perfect. Now, we need to take a look at Essence of Soul, because this one is something interesting. Unlocks new abilities for summoned creatures. Enhances the effects of newly unlocked abilities and summoned creatures. So, with tentacles, when you use it with the Essence of Soul, they're like tentacle pluses, and they'll do these crazy effects that are really, really good. The problem is, I already have too much stuff on these things. So what I could do here is I could take away umbilical cords, which I think would overall hurt the build. I could put this Essence of Summon in. We could take Thunder Core, take it out, and just add an umbilical cord. And then we have one umbilical cord with the Essence of Soul. Then for this, we can add umbilical cord to our pops. And now our pops are gonna have umbilical cords, and I think it's all good, man. I think it's all good. I think this is gonna be so effective. We do have a room that we can access here, and this one's interesting. We get a free spin, and it's pachinko or plinko, and it's gonna go all the way down, and it's gonna select something, and we get it. But the next pull, we can do it again and get, but it's gonna cost us 16 health. Purification Potion removes all curses, removes all shields, set HP to 1. We're gonna grab this, but we're not gonna use it right now. Maybe if we hit a curse room, it will be worth it. I'm gonna pull this one time for 16 and see what we get. Oh, that rainbow cloak would have been so amazing. This is just $5. Let's pull it one more time. Any more times we'll go into our health pool with that. Get the cloak, get the cloak, get the cloak, get the cloak. Ah, well, this is still good. Titan's Pauldron's level 2 gives us some max HP, which is nice. We needed some max HP there. And we could pull again, but I don't think so. I think I think we're pretty happy with this. It would have been nice to get this Grimoire Plus or this Rainbow Cloak, because it would have given all my stuff elemental effects, but I digress. So we probably need to go for max health here. We have plenty of keys still, so that's what we're gonna go for. Let's not get hit randomly from all of these enemies, please. I don't know if I like the radius on my Cthulhu's have changed in a way that I'm not really happy about. It has, unfortunately. They're a little bit too close, so I'm losing a little bit of my dynamic. So I think I'm gonna take that away, unfortunately. To add duration, I really don't know. There's something I want to add duration to. Maybe. No, I don't think I need to do that. Maybe crit or something like that is just better right here. Actually, let's put the Thundercore back. Yeah, let's give the Cthulhu's Thundercore again and go back to our original radius. I'm gonna be happy with that. Let's grab this meta progression and we'll go with yeah, that. All right. Typically, these guys, if you have the right type of setup, you can get them before they split, but it's hard. I'm not gonna lie. It is really hard. Whoa, that was a good dodge. I need more. I need insects, man. Been neglecting my bugs, bro. Unstable blue potion. Yeah. All right. So, healing belt, really, really good. You just get max HP for using potions. I like it a lot. Electrified crown deals 10% of to all enemies max HP, 2% for bosses, 36 damage to all enemies upon taking damage. So when we get hit, this happens. It's all right. I will say that it's not the best, but 2% for bosses is pretty good. So I'm gonna take it. It adds to our overall strategy here. We'll take this chest, we'll get the extra deals, we get another chaos potion. We'll try unstable. We ended up getting plus for it, that's great. And we will take this potion, but we won't use it yet, all right? Because I can remove it and do all sorts of crazy things with my shields, but we'll need to do that in a shop in order to be very effective here. Okay, this boss is, he kind of sucks, I ain't gonna lie. But I think we'll be able to kill him pretty fast. Ouch. Yeah. He died pretty darn fast. Alright. Let's go with Overload Plus. Oh my goodness. There's so many good ones here. Magic Vine Plus is going to be very, very good. And Overload Plus is also good. But Cadaver Explosion Plus on our bugs is by far the most tremendous skill in the game. Probably, like, for what we can do. So we take away Thundercore here, and we put Cadaver Explosion. It says summon creatures maximum HP 80%. Summon creatures dies instantly if HP falls below 50%. When summon creature dies, deals damage equal to current HP 20% to enemies within a radius of 2.7. This build is all about exploding them anyway. Well, not these. Not these. These. So we can take one soul link away. We can move these down, and we can put the Cadaver Plus. So now the exploding hives are going to do some amazing stuff. All right, like absolutely ridiculous. Man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm pretty happy with all of this. Now, instead of the hammer, which I don't know how well it's doing, I'm gonna add some magic vine so that I get a bigger maximum mana pool, and that is gonna help me when I'm casting my spells up front, which is great because now I can summon like 4 at a time, 5 if I wait for a little while. That's pretty darn good, and I get 5 books, bro. Yeah, that could be really strong. Okay, are we going to shop here? I don't think we need to go to shop. I think we just go for money. These guys produce a lot of shield for me because I'm killing a lot of enemies. Like when they bust, uh-oh, I just fell in a hole. I just fell in the hole. Hey, listen, I don't know if you noticed, but there's a few things on the screen to pay attention to. Just a few. Just a few. Let's see here. We're gonna go for, is there anything that we need to anvil? I mean, we can actually, oh no, you can't reforge this one. There's a bunch of relics that, I mean, spells that you can get to reforge. Unfortunately, this and this one, both of them, I cannot, so not worth. There's a few spells that I can try to exchange, but I don't think we have to worry about that. Let's go for max health right now. It benefits us so much with our summons, since we have those, what are they called? These things, the soul links. All right, yeah, it's just. Oh man, we are so strong. It's silly, bruh. We can just take a sip of coffee now. Don't have to worry about anything. Let's go to the next room. It'll be spells. Yeah, keep giving me those nice. Oh, ouch. These nice shields. We're already at 135 shield, 141 shield. These rooms, bruh, they are awesome. We'll take another cadaver explosion, and we'll do another. Well, we'll do a. I mean, duet can do some stupid stuff. I don't think it's gonna be a duet run, but you can shape these runs to where it's so tremendous that it will lag your computer. I've had some runs before that are beyond broken, man. All right, so going here, I don't want to choose between a relic and removing curses, but I do want to be able to remove the curses. I want to be able to use this cursed potion in order to get some relics and some curses. Okay, that worked out good. Yeah, I want to be able to select 2 deals. Prospector's pickaxe is amazing. Just a flat damage increase for coins owned is perfect. Reduces movement speed to 70%, increases movement speed 140% when not taking damage. Upon killing an enemy, 28% chance to summon a tracking soul dealing 96 damage. Upon killing an enemy, 20% chance to restore an HP. I don't think we really have to worry about that. I think Casket of Souls is probably the better of the 3. Let's see what this curse is. Reduce spell projectile speed by 20%. Who cares? Who cares? I will take that. And we will go to the shortcut room again. Now these rooms, because there's like 4 rewards at the end and they skip some progress, they are typically much harder. See these enemies? They're from the next chapter. So typically you don't want to enter these rooms if you're not strong enough. Like if you're barely hanging on to your regular builds and you get to one of these rooms and it might just end your run. Like it can be that bad. But with a build like this, who cares, right? Charge forward. We will go with Frost Plus, and I don't think there's any difference in any of these. I'll just take Meteor. We're not going to use them. Meteor is indiscriminate damage, and it also kills all of our own summons, so we're not going to do that. Potion Clip is good. Spell Options +1 is also good. For each 2 lost HP is +1 damage. I think we take the spell options here. It is nice to have that extra damage, but it's very hard to keep low health, believe it or not. kind of when you get to a boss, you have to do something. When you have a lot of shield, that is, you kind of have to do something like use a potion that removes all of your HP, and it's not the easiest thing to do. Duplication is an amazing potion. When we get a room with coins, and if we have any coin doubling effects, we can use those in combination to do some crazy stuff. Gaining temporary shield is also amazing, because when you gain temporary shield, it uses it before this, so it allows you to accumulate permanent shield. It's too bad we don't have any to start, but I think this boss is going to be a breeze, because we're going to use petrification on him, I believe. So we go into the next room. Let's summon. When he uses, there's a few curse deals that he uses that become very, very hard to escape, and I don't want any extra curses. And he does have a summon phase where he's going to destroy all of our stuff. So actually, I might be able to kill him before that. Typically, he has two phases. When you get him down halfway, he starts doing, he does this little move, and he makes all of your summons die and all kind of stuff, but we just killed him. Okay, so Star of Origin is ridiculous. Star of Origin is a ridiculous spell. We might do that one. Portable Library is good for what I have, but if I want this to go like crazy, I think that's the way to go. Magic Conductor is probably... Actually, let's go Magic Conductor. So we're gonna change this out for Magic Conductor. We put we get Star of Origin, and we grab Nova, and we gotta pull it out of here, because it's gonna do some crazy stuff, okay? So, what do we want with Arcane Nova? Arcane Nova is an interesting spell. It continuously casts the first available spell on the right. It costs a lot more MP. It does less damage, but it produces so many of these things. So, in theory, okay, if we just used it on something like tentacles, it is going to produce a lot of tentacles. If we took out umbilical cord here, actually, let's take out thunder cord just to show you, and we put this in. See how slow it is? But watch. See this thing circling us? It's literally producing extra tentacles. All right, see all the tentacles that are producing? It's absurd. To be perfectly honest, it is absolutely ridiculous what this is doing. Probably one of the strongest combos that I've ever had, to tell you the truth. Probably. Let us switch to, let's put the Thunder Core here with the pops. And we're definitely gonna do, yeah, we're gonna put Magic Vine here so that we have more. Yeah, this gets absolutely ridiculous, dude. Ridiculous. Also, I'm gonna have to change my transparency again. Unit summon transparency, is it, if we go down to like here, does that hide the umbilicals? Yes, it does. All right, so you can still see my stuff, right? It's not easy to see, but I mean, guys, I need to be able to dodge, okay? Okay, here we go. So, Merchant Bauble, when encountering a shop or processor room, special rooms appear. That's great to have. This makes us to where we don't ever have to worry about keys again. This guarantees us to have a chest or statue. The combination of all of these are great. I think I only want Merchant's Bauble though. Believe it or not, you could do some crazy stuff with it. Having a chest or statue is nice because we could take a lot of curses, but I'm okay in just skipping those, to tell you the truth, to keep some of my max HP. And I think we will go on ahead. So the Abyss of Antiquity is the last chapter that has like the regular levels that you've been seeing. We can sell some stuff here. I think we will. So we definitely want to sell this this coin because we're not going to be taking it. And we're going to sell the, well, do we sell the free revolution? I don't know. It's also, if you got any relics along the way that you absolutely hate, you can sell them here if you want to, but I don't think we have to worry about that. Can I sell this potion? I never tried. Are there potions available to sell? If I could sell that first potion that gives me mana regen temporarily, I think it would be great. We can. Cool, I'll sell that. The rest I'm going to keep, but that works out pretty well. Okay. We go for relics here because we're greedy. Oh, I changed. Ouch. Hold on. Now I'm back. Whoops. All right. These rooms get pretty hard. They do. I know you can barely see my hives now. It's probably a little bit too reduced. Probably a little bit too reduced. I'm probably gonna have to up it just a little bit, guys. All right. Let's see what we can get. Hexagonal die is amazing because I get to reroll stuff. And healing belt we will do. Definitely we will do. All right, transparency one more time, guys. I'm gonna try not to do it too much. Unit transparency, we'll go there, and hopefully you can still see stuff. Oh man, it's the umbilicals that make it so bad. Yeah, it's the umbilicals that make it so bad, man. Without the umbilicals, it would be a lot easier to maintain. Okay, I used to try to do these rooms all the time, and it is nice to be able to put them in the right orders and stuff, but it's kind of hard to do. Let's see, if I did this and this, we could bring this up, then this, then this. Oh man, I'm already giving up. It can be done. I've done them before, but they're frustrating, and if you're not practiced, they're definitely going to make you crazy. All right, let's go with some extra max health here. I'm not really using my my charge function of my spell. I don't know if you can keep a charge between rooms, but I will try. Ouch. I will try. I will test it out right now. Okay. Removing curses or relics. No. Let's charge this and see if it is charged when I go into the next room. No, it is not. So yeah, I'm probably gonna kill it with something. I'm probably gonna get it to something else. I mean, it does reduce overall mana consumption, but I'm not worried about that anymore because I'm getting plenty of mana now. Getting plenty of mana now. I will say the cooldown on this wand is pretty bad, but okay, we can get Prospector's Pickaxe too. That's amazing. We can increase the spell options again, but I think max 30 MP is very, very good here. So let's take the charge away, and we're gonna put the Soul Link back. I think that's fine. We could put another Cadaver Explosion too, but I think the plus is okay right here. And oh, that reminds me. We could be doing an extra little bit with this. And we could also... You could be using books too, huh? You sure could. You could be... Since I have an autonomous grimoire, I could be doing that. And now... That is going to summon autonomous grimoire. Oh gosh. Okay. This is gonna be nuts, man. After it's all said and done, this is really crazy. All right. If I stand, I get to use the Cthulhu arms a lot more. See, when I'm moving, how it slows down is because I have these boundary stone stands. So it does slow it down quite a bit. Maybe I could look at upgrading those. That would be nice. All right, only a money option here. Yeah, the more I just stand still, the faster I make my summons come out, and then it just scales really, really fast after that. Really fast. You can see I'm clearing these rooms so quickly. All right, let's take a look at the next room, which is spells. As long as you dodging these crazy bullets that they do, I think it's fine. Okay, here's an opportunity to use a what you call a statue. God, I don't know why I couldn't say it. There's Parasite, which is great because we get to combine the parasites that we already have into one. And I'm going to take damage boost, the first damage boost upgrade of the game. I am going to swap this out now. And then the next time we have an anvil room, I'm going to combine parasites. Oh, there's an anvil room right there. How fortunate. All right, so let's use this chaos potion. And we got 2 random curses. We got Prospector's Pickaxe level 3. We got Ember Heart level 2, which is really, really good. And these curses are Trap Steal 100% damage, Relic Options -1. We're going to remove both of these. It's going to take away my temporary shield first, and then it's going to break into my normal shield, but that's fine. We're now out of curses. It's amazing. Talk about a great room, huh? All right, so because we got that Scarlet Relic that allows us to open up doors in the merchants, this is an interesting room as well. So this basically allows you to combine 4 random spells into an advanced spell. So if we take 4 common spells and put them in here, it can produce another spell that one of the spells that you put in there will go to a spell plus, all right? So it's a little bit risky, but let's say that we put in charge mode, tracking, is there another rare, a meteor? If we had one more rare spell to put in here, I would probably combine them just to see what we can get accomplished. But unfortunately, I only have 3 rares. Let's see, 1 rare, 2 rares. Yeah, 3 rares. So I only have 3 rares that I could take the chance with. No other rare spells that, well, I could do it. No, the Frost Crystals aren't rare. I thought they were, but Thunder Core is rare. I could possibly get a Thunder Core plus, but it's very, very unlikely, okay? Very unlikely. Let's do the reforging. Actually, let's do the crafting pool first, and we'll combine these. We already know what's up with that. We will put that in the space that we took out, and then we're gonna re-roll some stuff that we're not using, okay? So, first and foremost, the charge mode, we said that we were getting rid of it. Let's get rid of it. Strong Traction is good because it can do some really, really great stuff with crit, which we have a little bit built in already. Chain Lightning we are not using, so we will re-roll that into Boomerang. We don't want that. Prism Core is okay, but we don't want that either. Magic Bullet Plus pretty much allows us to be 1 spell away from being able to get 100% damage instead of 50, so I think that's good. Tracking we will re-roll into another area boost. Can't do Free Revolution. We will re-roll the Hammer. It's looking good. Let's re-roll Duet. No. Okay, this is actually pretty good now. Meteor we will re-roll into Exploding Hive. It's nice, but we already have plus. Probably never gonna be able to land that. Probably never gonna be able to land it. It'd be very, very hard. Let's re-roll it again. Strong Traction 2 is good. All right, anything else that we want to change out? I don't think so. Okay, so a few things that we could do here. For starters, if we take Strong Traction when it crits, it randomly tracks to 1 other enemy within a radius of 7 meters and deals equal damage. All right, that is pretty good for Exploding Hive with crit, but we don't have that option. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna change out this cadaver explosion too, this one cadaver explosion. Energy saving mode we don't need, magic reservoir we don't need. Troll serum is interesting because it adds max HP. So I think that's a good thing, especially since we want to combine these frost crystals into frost crystal plus. So if we get frost crystal plus now, we have some room to do troll serum, which is going to give our books and our pops more HP altogether. Pretty good stuff. Strong tractions, I would honestly say that we really don't have anywhere to put them. We can make it to where pops had more crit with the strong tractions, but I don't think so. What I'm gonna do, but I do have 2 of them, so it might not be worth it. Huh. I'll tell you what, since we're using Hand of Cthulhu Plus, even though we can't upgrade it any, so let's re-roll the Hand of Cthulhu's and see what we get. Duet, Snake, Split, Orbit. None of these. I'm using a lot of money, keep in mind. Lasers. Pillars are interesting. Pillars are interesting. Okay, another Parasite. Well, we already have Parasite Plus, so we don't need to worry about that. We'll use it again. Umbilical is amazing because now we have Umbilical Plus, which we can put here. I mean here, sorry. And now we have another space for pop. So instead of just summoning pops, maybe we summon pillars as well. How fast would this work? Maybe not. I'll tell you what. I'm thinking here. If we put pillars, honestly, pillars by themselves probably not good enough. It was a novel concept, but I'm already changing my idea. Now, fall is great. Okay, fall is amazing. If we put fall on where my pops are shooting, okay, they actually end up they shoot from the sky, which can be very, very good. Okay, very good indeed. Let's do this area boost here, and I'm going to go with, I think does it affect everything here? If I put strong traction, yeah, it does. No spells on the right. Yeah, it only affects, well, it affects this and it affects this. Actually, that's not a bad deal. That is not a bad deal. We don't get a whole bunch from it, but we do get a little bit from it. We'll actually do precise shot here as well. Maybe we move this around and we put that here. Now we get strong traction and crit. Strong traction is gonna affect this guy, these guys, and these guys. I think that's okay. Man, if I had one more magic bullet here, I could get magic bullet plus plus and the world would be our oyster. Anything that we consider trading for that? Maybe the one pop. Okay, I don't have too many rerolls left, so let's try it though. We'll trade the one pop out. Venom, no. Frost Crystal, no. Cadaver, no. And we just blew it up. We do get time instead of stand, which I think is better. I think that's better, but we're out of rerolls for this, so we can't do it anymore. I think we just go on to the next shop, guys. Yeah. So we'll be on the lookout for another magic bullet. That's the only thing that we need to really get going here. So, relics? Yes. Instead of max health. I think we're okay with the max health. Whoop. I'm trying to find, yeah, the pops are working. The pops are working. I don't know if the books are necessary. I think the mana drains so fast out of this It's kind of ridiculous, but there is a summoning limit on him, so for longer fights, I don't think it's a bad thing. Is there a way to see how many summons I have out available here? If I look at this, does it say? No, it just says summon limit 6. It doesn't say how many I have. You can see the damage statistics, what's going on. Look how much damage my cadaverous explosions are doing. Total damage so far is insane too. So yeah, really, really good stuff. Really good combination with those two items. Where is, oh, it's hiding behind this pedestal? I was about to say, what the heck? All right, Stagnant Droplet is very, very good because it allows us to slow down projectiles that are on the way in. And it's very, very good. Hourglass of Time 2, really and truly, we don't need this. And Epic is nice. I'm going to take the Hexagonal Die because we already have level 1 of it. And if we die... in my experience, okay? In my experience, guys, when you get to a point to where you're dying, okay? It isn't by a small margin. You're either severely outmatched, or or there's just no way you're gonna survive anymore, okay? And honestly, the difference between 30 HP and 80 HP isn't enough to justify taking a relic for. It's just not. All right, we have a lot of plus spells, a lot. Grimoire pluses or just the absolute bee's knees here. Evil Slayer Sword and all of these stuff are really, really good, but 2 autonomous Grimoire pluses are amazing. The first thing that we do is we trade one out for here. The second thing that we do is trade out one for here. And both of these, if we had another one, we can make one of these pluses. I don't know if we'd want to do that, but the pluses have a better crit rate, and I think the Grimoire grants MP regen equivalent to 75% of the summoning one, where this is 50%. So they have more summoning space in them, which is good. It makes a big difference, honestly. All right, let's grab all of this. We can go for some more max health here. Actually, let's go for more money because that equates to damage as well with our Prospector's Pickaxe. Or axes. We have level 2 in Prospector's Pickaxe now. Ouch. We have a little bit of Temp Shield to absorb a hit every once in a while. Wonderful. These guys are tanky and they do a lot of damage, but as you can see, we don't really have a big problem with them. We don't really have a big problem with everything. Now, just because you have room clear and you can do some amazing things with your spells, doesn't necessarily mean the world is your oyster, okay? Bosses are a whole different deal. Uh-oh, I just used the wrong potion. I'm glad I didn't use the purification potion by accident. That could have been rough. What did I just use? I don't even know. But we'll try this out. We get the Dusty Treasure, and our curses lose 1 coin upon entering each door. Not the worst thing in the world. Let's go to here. Hey, we got another game to play. We'll try it out. Okay, we get a chest. It's cursed, scattered 20%. I don't mind it at all. Only got some meta progression currency, which we didn't need. We'll take a spin at 20 hearts. Oh my goodness, that's unbelievable. So all of these, instead of the pluses, oh, we could have combined the Boundary Stone of Time as well. Let's put the time plus in here, and we're gonna have to combine some of these guys. Then we could just add. Okay, are we taking a 40-point hit? 1 40-point hit, and we get Ray of Disintegration plus, which can possibly be re-rolled into another spell. I think I'm fine with this. I don't want to spend any more. And now that we have more things to re-roll, I think it's relevant to do that. I think it's very relevant to do that. Let's go see what's in the room to the left. Again, we don't have enough rares to put together. So let's do... If we combine, we can combine this, which we have 2 of them now, and now we can put our stands in here to where when we're standing, this happens even faster. Now we want to re-roll this Ray of Disintegration plus, and we get Magic Vine plus, which is good, but unnecessary at this point. Oh, we got Twine plus. Okay, so cast the right spell 5 times when casting the left spell. It causes to circle around the left spell. This can be absolutely absurd. I don't think it fits into this build at all. I really don't. It would summon pops like crazy. Typically stuff like Twine Plus with Arcane Nova is the type of things that if you put together, it can just really just wreck your frames. Like, it just totally destroys it. We're gonna swap Twine Plus. Okay, now we're in a good position here. So, do we want another? Do we want a plus of Autonomous Grimoire? I think we do. I think we do. But that would leave this to just Autonomous Grimoire, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's not necessarily a bad thing. We'll combine it. We get a plus. We put it on our big spell. Then we take one of the Autonomous Grimoires and put it here. All right. Now we can re-roll this on another Autonomous Grimoire or one of these magic bullets, but that is definitely not something that we're gonna do because we want to be able to duplicate these spells if possible, right? All right, now I have all of my books out, and it's amazing. It's amazing. By the way, how much was the trade-off for that? These guys are super tanky as well. Super tanky, but, I mean, we kind of melted them. Spells, we need to consider rerolls at this point. Overload is good. And the Resonance Rune, I don't think we need for anything, but I'll take. We could probably reroll it. Resonance Rune is interesting because every time something casts a spell, the wand will try to cast as well. And you can do some pretty crazy stuff with it. But unfortunately, it's not, we don't need it in this build. So we will just move on from there. We're going to go with relics here. Oh, I forgot to check what the book does. The plus book is 110% of the summoning. So instead of 100, it's 110. Pretty darn good. Yep, it's over. They end pretty quick, man. I ain't gonna lie. All right. Pandora's Box. Entering the room, the first slot of the spell's inventory will be reforged. So I could literally do this, and when I enter a room, it reforges this every single time. It's very, very good to have to refine spells, and a very good chance that we could get something like a magic bullet or an autonomous grimoire, and I think it's worth taking, even though we don't have a lot of stuff left. Aside from that, let us re-roll with the hexagonal die, and let us... Do we need more max MP? I don't think so. Let's re-roll one more time. Prospector's Pax level 4. Pickaxe level 4. I don't know why I said Pax. Yeah. Very, very good. Okay, spells or shop. Shop gives us a chance to find another one of these. I mean, spells do too, for what it's worth, but I think shop is better. Okay, and let's see here. We can get some more shield. We can get the ancient wand. We can get another fall. I don't think we want any of these. Do we need keys? No, we already have 7 keys. This is a shop, so we also have some the ability to get potions here. Locksmith double current keys. That's a good one to get, just in case. Levitating is okay. Refreshes purchasable items. This is nice for the Blood Relic rooms. Applies discount to all purchasable items. That's awesome for the Blood Relic rooms as well. Crit Potion is good by itself because it, well, you get permanent crit, so it's not a bad thing. And the invisibility potion, I don't need. Okay, so locksmith potion, I will take. And we'll just grab the potion that we had again. Where'd it go? I can't see it with all this nonsense. Is it here? Yes, it is here. Just in case I need that. But let me put it on something else too. Let's put it on the petrification. Just in case we have to use it. Alright, and this was what again? This was invisibility. We don't need that. And levitating, we don't need that. Alright, fair enough. It's too bad you can't refresh those without using a refresh potion, but it is what it is. Let's see here. The wand, I don't think we need. Oh, this can be good. Capacity expansion reduces final damage, but gives you additional space. They can be extremely good, but I don't think we need it. I do not think we need it. I think we're powerful enough. Grabbing this and this are both good things. And I will use this again, use it again. Parasite. I'll grab the parasite to re-roll in case we find something that we really like with actually, you know what? It's a normal. We don't need it. Do we want the double shields though? No. We already have 14 keys, so no need to worry about that. And we will take the other double shields. Okay, that's the last one. We'll just take it because we can re-roll it. And we'll go into this room and try to do that. All right, what did we get? Split? Okay. We can try to re-roll the split. Let's do that. Actually, is there anything that we can combine right now? No. We will re-roll the split into Shining Star Arrow. No. Soul Link, perfect. That is beautiful. Soul Link right now is in 2 places. No, it's only on 1 place. So we will add that. That gives us an extra space, which is wonderful. Now we can put Overload here, which increases the mana cost for these things, but increases the damage by a lot. All right? It's nuts. Okay, next we'll be reforging probably this. Let us reforge it a few times. Oh. Okay, we do not want to get rid of the Overload. I like it. Troll Serum would be nice to buff, but I really want to re-roll and try to get another magic bullet. Okay, so we're gonna try that instead. If I can get magic bullet here, it's gonna be on. Oh, we have to do it here. Yeah. Okay, not it, not it. Another umbilical. We do not need it. Do not need. Using a lot of money. We got it. I was just about to complain. Okay. Boom. Boom. Yo. Now, instead of 50% damage, 100% damage. So we just essentially doubled our damage. It's... God, everything is falling into place on this run. It's crazy. Okay, what do we want to re-roll now? I don't know. I think we want the pops to be able to do more damage with Overload. So, that being said, maybe we get rid of Fall and put Overload on these guys. Yeah. And yeah, they won't have the Fall ability anymore, but that's okay. Let's get some more money now to refill our deal. Boy, we spent a lot of mana now when we cast with that Overload, but the damage is going to be absurd. You can already tell the difference. It's like we melt stuff now. We were already melting stuff, and we're melting it even more now. All right, we can. Okay, hear me out. Let's go shop again. And I know you guys are like, "What? Z? You just came from a shop." Listen. We want to try to get more money here. And to do that, we need potions, okay? So randomly removes a curse is a nice potion to have. Reforge. Reforges all spells in inventory. No, we definitely won't. That proliferation potion is good. Refresh potion we're gonna want again. And petrification potion is alright. Alright, so I tell you what. Let's get rid of the purification potion. Okay, because it's too high risk. Let us get the proliferation potion and try it. We're gonna give ourselves some max HP and max MP by using it. Obtaining a treasure is okay. We get that. We get the chest. It hurts a little bit, but we got forced cooldown and a shield. Then we have the unstable blue we will take. Okay, that we came out very, very good with that one. And unfortunately, we can't get any coin potions. Sometimes you could get potions to give you coins, and they're really, really good. I think we are going to just grab this holy water so that we can take a curse, and we're gonna grab the refresh, and I think we're gonna get rid of the petrification potion. It is nice to have petrification, especially for this boss, but I don't think it's really necessary. Okay, and now everything else I don't think we need. Yeah, I don't think we need. We're just gonna try to refresh these into something else that we can use more, but I don't think we need any more unless something comes up that's really good. Damage bonus is good to have. Can we fit it anywhere? No, but we could possibly upgrade it at some point, so I don't think it's bad to get. And let's just do a couple more rerolls. Nothing, and that's all. Okay, no go. All right, we have the boss. Are we ready? Do we want damage on anything here? I don't think we need. I think instead of strong traction, we'll go damage here, and the duration we can definitely reroll that. All right, I'm pretty happy with this now. So we just want to summon these. Everything else is good. Discount, duplication, refresh. All right, we're good to go. The Abyssal Lord. He is relatively easy. Took a little hit there. Took a few hits. Ouch. Stupid balls. Stupid balls. See, he's pretty tough. Pretty tough. Okay, these two guys die. Alright, now I think he's gonna die pretty fast. Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty quick. Alright, nasty tentacles coming out of everywhere. Ooh, Kaleidoscope is really good with our deal. Omen of Doom is interesting too, but Kaleidoscope is bananas, okay? Especially for this. So instead of Portable Library, we're gonna take Kaleidoscope, and our bugs are going to have every elemental effect possible, which is amazing, okay? Let's take Kaleidoscope, and there we have it. And now we have room for almost everything too, okay? Let's just slide down a few things. We'll slide them down. We are gonna do, yeah, Soul Link on them. Overload. Damage is already there. We can put Strong Traction, I guess, is gonna be okay, but okay. Reboot Key is nuts, okay? I'm not taking this today, but back in the day, I would take Reboot Keys when I was far into the game. And you can literally repeat the level, but it rerolls everything. So all of your current synergies and stuff are absolutely undone. It's the biggest RNG that you could possibly hope for. It's nuts. Okay, we do get extra spell chances with these, which I think are pretty good towards the end. But let's do this, okay? Let's use the refresh potion and try to get something that we want more than these. Okay, we'll change this out. Drill Bit is amazing because it gives an extra wand slot, and replica gloves too are also pretty amazing. We're gonna use the discount potion so that we pay less in hearts, okay? And this is awesome as well. Normal levels have one more door, you get more choices to pick stuff throughout the run, and I think that's pretty darn good. I am not gonna grab it though. I'm not gonna grab it. I could refresh it again, but I don't think it's necessary. The cool thing about Wand Spirit now is that well, we have an extra spot here if we needed to do anything for it, but I don't think we really do. What we could do here... Oh no, actually... So this works no matter what. What I could do is take crit away from here and add fall. That way that goes everywhere that my mouse cursor is. No, I don't want to do that. Then it's not autonomous enough for me. Maybe the crit was the better choice of the two. We're gonna take damage out of there though. We're gonna put damage here. Honestly, let's take crit out as well. And we don't need this here anymore. We're gonna put the strong tractions in order to do this as well. And you know what happens when we do this? Does this even work? I can't even tell anymore. I can't even tell with everything going on. I don't know. I don't know. We can do Magic Bullet here and just have the Wand Spirit do its thing. And then here we can add... I don't really know. I don't think there's anything that we need to add here. I will put Mana Converter here because this happens more often. And if we need to put anything else in here, we can. So right now we have Fall, which we probably don't need in here. I'm just gonna take it away. All right, so we have something that we can put here to enhance if we get to that point to do it. I think we're okay with that. Let's just go next, man. Let's go next. And this is the Ancient Throne, where it's essentially all the bosses are going to come at once, okay? You get a bit of a like some respite in between. Look, damage already perfect. We'll do that. So like right now we could take Anvil in order to give damage a combination, but we don't need to, because see how it says spell damage 25%? The upgraded version of this is only 50, so we would actually lose damage because we have 75% bonus right now. The only reason that we would need to do that is to create more room, but we already have excess room in the wand, so it's not really helpful. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put this on fall though, and we're gonna go to the shop to see if we can get some extra money. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go to the next room and see if we can get a potion to duplicate our coins. This is a transform all non-boss enemies into coins, doubles current key count, resets a chosen relic, temporarily chooses MP regen. Ultimate potion reduces current HP to 1, converting 30% lost HP into max HP. This is really, really good. I don't know if we need it, but we're gonna take it. Grants temporary shield into the equivalent of the HP lost. This is really good together. I'm gonna take both of these. Unfortunately, we do not have the ability to duplicate to get a coin potion deal. I did have a refresh I could use. Is it? I'm gonna use it for the next one. Okay, so we can use ultimate potion and then holy water to get a big boost, but right now I'm not going to. Okay, I'm just gonna try to beat this first boss with no issues. And we did get a troll serum, which is, I guess, is pretty good for something. Yeah, let's trade the autonomous grimoire for it and try to get a rare. Okay, we got a stand, which is interesting because we could multiply that. We'll it's not really worth it. We're gonna be moving around a lot. It's not a big deal. Let's refresh again. Ooh. Now that's something I could get behind. That's something that I could get behind. Multi-shot is nuts. So what do we want multi-shot on? Can we put it on everything? It would affect this, and it would affect this. It would also affect this. Yeah. Sold, baby, sold. Okay. Let's just go. Now, we're spending money now. We're supposed to be saving money. We're spending money. All right, gotta watch our shield here. Lot of bugs, lot of bugs, lot of bugs. Gotta watch these. Deals to dodge. Okay. He's throwing his tantrum, but he's about to die. There he goes. Very easy boss fight, huh? Very easy boss fight. Let's see. Relics, we get to choose 2. And we have rerolls. We're not going to be using too many potions, so I don't think that's very relevant. Wand charging slot is amazing. When taking damage, the ability to fly and movement increase is pretty good. Upon killing an enemy, 20% chance to restore, or gains a temporary shield upon killing 2 enemies. I think we reroll again. Spells can penetrate walls. Prospector's Pickaxe level 5 is just the icing on the cake here. Alright, and then for spells, we could pick Overload Plus and, you know what? Troll Serum, because Troll Serum, we already have, what, 2 of them? This would make 3? Yes, it would make 3. So we would just be able to rebuff on an anvil room. I think it's worth. Alright, let's go next boss. Rafflesia. Okay. She has 2 phases. I say she, but you know. It's a feminine name, Rafflesia. Okay, this is the second phase. We just gotta go around and kill a few of these flowers until they pop back up. And then he's got this special ability, but yeah, dead. All right, so I think we go money here, and I'm going to duplicate them here. All right, not a whole bunch of not a big increase, but better than not using the potion and not getting any value from it. Okay, we'll go with Boundary Stone here and Prism Core. All right, the Mana Converter came in handy. We can actually combine that too. We'll just put that here so we can keep it. Prism Core, I'm gonna re-roll. I will put another Overload here. And do I have place for time here instead of stand? I do. All right, so let's go to the next fight. Pale Wings. Okay, just gotta dodge him a few times. Ooh, ouch. We did a lot of damage though. Lots of damage to him. There he is. Okay, just gotta dodge him again. Let the bees do some work. See how they were covered, they were glowing there? They had the fire enchantment. They had the fire enchantment. Okay, another Overload, and ooh, a Collapse Crystal can do some crazy stuff too. Let's grab the Collapse Crystal. So the Collapse Crystal, if we look at it, it says if the target dies within 3 seconds of a spell hit, deals damage equal to 40% of its max HP. to enemies with within 5 meters. Instantly kills enemies below 10 HP and 10% HP, halved on elite targets. This doesn't affect bosses, but for room clear, it's actually really good. I don't think I'm gonna keep it. Also, we just got a third overload, so now is our chance to combine a bunch of stuff here. Unfortunately, it's gonna cost some money to do that, but not a lot. Hopefully we can get a couple of coins from these things. Okay, I guess, oh yeah, there, 5. Oh, 5 more, almost forgot. Hey, see, 10. 10 is actually, you might say, Z, that was just 10 coins. Bruh, look at the Prospector's Pickaxe. And I know you guys are saying, don't spend all the money then. Look, attack increased 121%. It's good. All right, combine. We're gonna combine the overloads, and we're gonna combine the troll serums, and we're gonna combine the mana converters, and we're gonna combine, oh, I don't know if we combine the damage anymore. I don't think we need to. Yeah, we could put the overload here. This is gonna cost so much mana, but it's gonna be all right. Then we can put the troll serums on these bad boys. Then we can put the mana converter on this, and we can put the stand back. And that is good. Okay, that is really good. You know what? We may as well just make this funny. We're gonna put the collapse crystal on these pops too, and we're gonna call it good. Now, pretty much done, man. Pretty much done. Let's go next. Sable and Buddy, double bosses here. If you kill them separately, the other one goes into an enraged state. So I'm gonna try to keep it to where they're kind of even. Kinda. I don't know if I'm summoning enough bees, because the damage seems to have gone a little bit lower since I added too much mana. Okay, I killed one of them. Maybe we add one of those to the other side and just lessen its mana. Okay, Scholar's Glasses I don't need. We will go with Blade of Fury here, and let's see. Oh my gosh. Yeah, drill 2 for sure. Okay, so extra slots and wands all around. I am going to take away Overload regular and put it here on my Hand of Cthulhu Plus. All right, it does slow things down quite a bit, but that's all right. We could put Accelerator on this. I don't think it matters any, but we'll do that. And then, yeah, I think, well, yeah, well, let's put the Overload here so we don't need to worry about the Autonomous Grimoire costing extra. That might actually be okay. And then, so now, how much mana does this use? Okay, I could summon 2 right away. Good deal. I could summon 2 right away. I think that's all right. And then these will get the effect of the Umbilical Plus and Overload. Matter of fact, you know what? With the Umbilicals, they do 109. If we swap these out, they do 126. I think it might be worth. Spell damage is plus 100, and no. Let's do it like that. All right. Let's try this out, guys. Let's try this out. Okay, this isn't the last boss. Okay, when it is, I'm gonna use my potions. Don't worry about it. All right, now our hives are doing what they're supposed to do. Oh my gosh, it just took a lot of damage there. It was too close. It was way too close. Keep in mind, it's Nightmare 3. And we're gonna look at our statistics now and see what's what, okay? Damage stats. We're doing a lot of damage with Steel Cadaver, yeah. What wand is doing, yeah, we still got all of the kaleidoscope effects, which is so good because it adds fire damage to everything. And, well, not everything, but fire damage does some crazy stuff to bosses. I don't have the flame rune in front of me, so I can't show you, but you gotta take my word for it. We'll take 4-leaf clover here, and we'll also reroll. Grants more visibility, invents, gain temporary shield upon killing an enemy. We will go with max MP here. And then max HP helps out too. And then, if I go ultimate potion here, and then temporary, I'm gonna get a lot of temp, right? This is an elite. This is not the boss. This is the Nest Legion. So we got a bunch of enemies that are going to swarm us. And then after a little while, the mother is going to come out. Okay? Pretty straightforward fight, to tell you the truth. But you can see the way the bosses are put together. It's like they challenge you in ways that your combinations have to be well into it, you know what I mean? All right. Yeah, they challenge you to the point to where you really have to have your stuff together in order to beat them, you know? Because they kind of throw everything at you, okay? Here is the Hive Overlord. I said the mother. It might be the father. Who knows? I don't know if it has a gender, but if it did... I don't know. I can't identify it. That'd be nasty anyway. All right. That was relatively simple. Relatively simple. And let's see. We will do... Blade of Fury is more crit. That's fine. And movement speed, do I really need? I don't think I need. Electrified Crown is very, very good in case we have to fight the next boss. I'll show you, it's like a secret boss as well. Let's do stand and I don't know, we'll go resonance here. And do we have room for another stand? No, but we can combine them. So we might want to do that. We might want to do that. I mean, we could go in the shop and potentially get a potion that would give us a lot more money. But combining the stand is probably a better idea. No curses to worry about. Let's go in the shop. Yeah, it can be. It can be very, very good. Shops can be very good, man. All right, so, and look. Sacrificial Potion deducts 30% of HP to gain a corresponding amount of coins. We already used the duplication potion, but that would have been where it really, really stacks up. Let's see, doubles current key count, movement speed permanently by 10%. I don't think that's very, very... Oh, grant temporary shield for equivalent lost HP. We definitely are going to want. Let us get rid of holy water, because I'm not going to need it. And I'm going to take the sacrificial potion, and I'm going to take the emergency potion. Now, I don't think I need the refresh potion either. Is this... No, 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 no. Awakening, agility... We'll take the refresh, just in case we need it. But the way this is going to break down is we can use the sacrificial potion here. Let's see. Deduct 30% of HP to gain coins is what we want to do. So let's get that. Let's do that. Okay, we get a lot of coins of that, which is going to equate to a bunch of bonus damage for us, 176% to be exact. Then we can use the hearts. We could just pay a little bit of money to get hearts to refill our lost health. That way, when we use the ultimate potion, it'll be even better. Okay, we're gonna need more. Oh, this is unbelievable too. Another Essence of Soul would give the exploding hives. Oh, yeah, we gotta do that. We gotta do that. Okay, let's move this over. Yeah, we use the Essence of Souls. The Cadaver is going to be even crazier now. I mean, the Exploding Hive, they're gonna basically give... I don't know exactly what the Essence of Soul makes it do, but they do become a lot stronger. Just take my word for it, okay? Time, we can trade that out for one of the stands so we can continue to move. We can actually combine that if we had the ability to, but we don't need to here. I will take this out and put the resonance rune in though. And then let's see. We need one more heart, I believe. If we can get it. We did. We spend 5 more bucks, get another heart. Beautiful. So then we'll do the ultimate potion. And we'll use the 2 emergency potions back to back. Okay? And that is going to create a lot of a temporary shield. And when I tell you a lot, I mean a lot. Alright? I don't even think we'll need to on this boss. We want it on the next room, essentially. But I will be ready just in case, okay? I haven't fought this guy a whole bunch. So maybe we do need it. Maybe we will need it. This is like only the second time I ever fight this guy. It's been a long time since I played MAGICRAFT. I know the original boss that comes out has like a, he's like a big worm and he has a couple phases. I know this guy has a couple phases too. But we're doing a lot of damage to him and we aren't taking a lot of damage, so I think it's okay. Is he dead? Okay, second phase coming right up, I guess. Disordered remains. All right. I mean, we chewing through his HP like crazy. Okay, he's dead. Next, he's like Dr. Wily on Mega Man. He just keeps getting in new vehicles and doing bad stuff. Oh, look at this though. Look at this. I mean, we're so strong, dude. Keep in mind, hardest difficulty of the game. Nightmare 3. Absolutely broken combo. And we beat the game. But it is not over, ladies and gentlemen. We get all of this stuff. Okay. Keep on keeping on. At the end of this, you will see that there is a path to the right that leads you to the next boss, which is the producer of the game's identity, his avatar, okay? So, we go ultimate potion here. Boom. See that? We lost all of that. Now we emergency potion. And we emergency potion again. We're gonna have 511 shield, 54 regular shield, and no HP, but there may be some ways that we heal. I don't know. We'll see. So we talked to him. You look like a dog. I'm a bit tired. True. Sitting like a dog. Ah, you're done. So, time to teach you a lesson. All right. So, producer Lee Shujian, or Shujian. Here we go. All right. So, at first, he doesn't appear like much, okay? But look at his health, all right? His health goes down very, very slow. And as you can see, we cannot escape him now. After a little while, he gets so fast you can't do anything. So, I am going to change these times out for stands. That way, because I'm staying still, and I'm just going to try my best to kill him before our temporary shield runs out. Which, granted, from the look of things, I will be able to do. I'm currently taking about 10 damage a second, and I'm doing a lot more than that. like a lot more. We can take a look at our queue here and see 38.4 million damage was done by that relic that I picked up to do more damage with. Electrified Crown. See how it affects current total boss's HP? There's a bunch of things that really go into the run that just by playing the game long enough, you learn, you know, what you can use. But I mean, we absolutely made Nightmare 3 our our chew toy, man. We just went through it all with the anime Druid skin. Guys, this was MAGICRAFT. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give me some dap on that like button. Subscribe to the channel for more daily videos. Thanks so much for watching. As always, this is Zueljin signing off. We'll see you next time.